We got some very spooky questions to answer on this episode of Ask PMI.
Oh, I hope we don't get too scared or too spooked.
Let's give it a shot.
Somebody once said you get a lot of protein from eggs, and my doctor says I'm protein deficient. Here goes nothing, Doc. It's crunchy. I finally found people who actually enjoy this madness. It's a show called Why Would You Eat That? They take the weirdest stuff, scorpion, prison wine, fermented shark meat, and make their video crew eat them. It looks so innocent.
It's so awful.
Holy sh**. These guys are freaking nuts! But amazing. Check out the show here, subscribe if you dig it, and leave them a comment. Tell them what you want to eat. So I want you to eat something freaking weird. I quit. It's a baby bird. Protein.
Hi PMI. I was just wondering, what was the scariest movie that you ever saw as a kid growing up, basically like around the age 10 to 13?
That was a very good question, Mr. Hulk.
And I was gonna say it looks like a Saw movie.
But we're gonna bring your age down a little bit because
Yeah, 10 to 13 is a little too old for what we were thinking.
Yeah, because 10 to 13, I don't think movies even scared me anymore.
Well, I still get scared by movies, so I would say I was still scared through then. But when he said when we were younger, I was thinking like younger. Like you accidentally saw Chucky on TV and you were like, oh shit! Didn't say that though. But let's start with Jake. Why don't we start over with Jake?
You know what was scary? Jaws scared me as a kid.
Really?
Yeah. Is that weird?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, Jaws alarmed me.
Alarm.
Yeah, I think it alarmed a lot of people.
What about you?
It's not so much as a movie,
As a
but
scene.
As a scene.
Yeah, same with me.
And it is from Roger Rabbit.
Oh,
And
I
think-
already know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, Judge Doom poking out his cartoon eyes.
All right.
Oh yeah,
All
that
right,
whole thing.
When I was a kid,
That-
that was traumatizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I killed your brother.
Similarly, very similarly, in Pee-wee.
Oh yeah.
Tell him Large Marge sent you. Oh no, wait, what did she say? She's like, it looked a little like this. That was scary as hell. And like a movie that wasn't supposed to be scary. Now, I have to say that a couple things that scared the hell out of me, I can think of like 2 or 3 things. First things first was like an X-Files episode that I accidentally saw. I don't remember what it was.
I remember X-Files bored the crap out of
But
me.
there was one that was pretty freaking spooky, and that's so stupid to say because I have no idea what episode it was, so good luck figuring that one out. If you can figure it out, let me know.
That
And then,
spooky episode, you know.
also, I accidentally caught The Exorcist, like, sitting in my kitchen watching my kitchen TV when I was young. I was like, oh no! I, like, changed the channel, but then I was like, I gotta look again. Oh no! Change it again. Same thing with Halloween 4. The beginning of Halloween 4, when he's in the room, like the little girl's room, terrifying. But I gotta say, something that scared the hell out of me when I was younger, and we're excluding, you know, we've talked about it before, we're excluding, like, Are You Afraid of the Dark and stuff like that, because that's a given. But the scene, multiple scenes in Beetlejuice, did that scare you? The scene when they become
you know what?
the bride and groom scared the shit out
The
of me.
one scene in Beetlejuice. I mean, I loved Beetlejuice
What,
when I was a
like this?
kid. No.
That was freaky.
I liked all that stuff, but the
Really?
one scene that like scared me from Beetlejuice
When he opens
was
the thing in the ghosts?
The ghosts.
No.
Really? Wow.
It's when he opens up the cabinet and she rips her face off.
Oh, yeah.
That was the
good.
only thing that got me.
Yeah.
Everything else I loved. I'm like, oh, Beetlejuice, this is goofy and fun.
You know what
So-
really scared me? And this is, I don't know how old I was because it's not that
It
old.
was like
of a
last
movie,
week.
but-
He's like Insidious.
Do you remember? Do you remember
geez.
Mission to Mars? Do you remember that movie with?
I
The
remember,
Killer
but I-
Robot?
No.
That was
That
Red
was with
Planet,
Val Kilmer.
I might be thinking of
Yeah,
something
yeah.
else then, yeah. No.
Mission to Mars. I think it
Is that when they figure out they can breathe on Mars?
No.
Is that when they take the masks off?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Is that what yeah, wait a minute.
at the end? Yeah.
I don't
No,
remember.
that was in the beginning when they
No,
took their
no.
masks
Then
off.
I don't know what we're
So
talking
what
about.
movie?
Go ahead.
What's the guy in Shawshank Redemption? Tim Robbins?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim Robbins was in it. And there's one part where Tim Robbins, they're floating in space. They're all tethered together. It's like a modern space.
Yeah.
And they're all connected to their oxygen, whatever. And then he gets disconnected and he's
Yeah, he
kind of
takes
just
the
floating
mask
through
off.
space. Yeah,
That's what I just said.
Yeah, okay. No, I thought you meant like, because you know.
Oh no, we were all confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were talking about there's a movie when they're on Mars and they take off like we're running out of air and they take off their helmets and like
Well, I don't know that one.
What?
But that's what I was talking about. And he just like immediately freezes and
Yeah,
like floats
his
away.
face, like his
Yeah.
frozen
Yeah.
space face, scared the crap out of me.
Is that what
I
that
couldn't
movie
look.
was?
Yeah, even
Mission to Mars, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
an excellent
even
movie.
though in reality it would be much more gruesome. His,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he would have gotten like sucked out and like.
yeah, his bones would have been.
PMI guys, how's it going? My name is Juan in Life. What's your biggest fear? And do you have any weird stories about any encounters with the supernatural?
I think we've talked about our greatest fears, haven't we? Did we?
Yes, we
On an
did.
Yeah, we
episode?
did. Like
so
heights and
we
stuff.
won't go into it really, but very, very briefly, I said mine was falling / heights a little bit, and also maybe like a car coming at me real fast.
Mine kind of encompassed everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said like death.
It's just death. I mean, like when
I'd
you,
have to agree.
Like when you say like you're afraid of heights, you're
But because you're gonna die.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
So-
So it does encompass everything.
Uh-huh.
And then you were similar. You said falling.
Drowning, falling, heights.
And then you also said
All
you never
leads
want to
to
be
death,
in
yeah.
the situation in The Mummy where you can't find your glasses.
Yeah.
Now, as far as if we've ever had any supernatural encounters, that I don't think we've answered before. So let's
No.
start with
No.
Jake. Have you ever had any supernatural encounters?
One time I was.
Here we go. You asked for this wand.
One time I was throwing out the trash, and then I hear a noise, and I look up, and in the tree, this is at night, so it's scary.
Okay.
In the tree, there was like an owl, and I had never seen an owl before, and it like saw me and it flew away. It was terrifying.
The only explanation for that is that you were haunted by a supernatural ghost, and you were lucky to be alive.
Ghost owl. Ghost.
So you consider this to be supernatural?
Might as well have been. It's the
Okay.
closest thing to supernatural I had.
All right. What about you?
Nothing.
Really, nothing?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had any
I
legitimate
kind of have.
experiences.
I kind of operate with too much logic.
Yeah, that's
like,
the thing is I am
it's like-
also a fan of logic.
It's like if I hear a bump, I'm like, well, that was obviously the house.
But the thing
Like,
is,
you know,
I
like-
do that to keep myself from being scared. You probably don't do that.
No,
You're just
yeah.
doing logic. But I if I'm sleeping and I hear a noise, I'm like, it wasn't a ghost, obviously. And I'm like,
Yeah.
even if it was ghosts,
Maybe it's
it
the
won't
power
hurt
trying
me.
to come back on.
Like I reason to myself about like the fact that the ghost won't hurt me if it's a ghost. So I guess in that case, I am
Yeah.
like it's hard to explain. Like I'm not afraid of ghosts, but I definitely can't say that I sleep at night not worrying like, oh god, if I open my eyes, is there going to be a ghost hovering above me?
Even in
I'm
that
more afraid of people.
even in that scenario, if you wake up and there's a ghost floating up above you, it's like he'll go away. He's not
well,
gonna kill you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many recorded ghost killings are there? We've ruled it
Yeah.
out as a ghost killing.
Ghost killing. It's plain and simple. Open, shut
Ah man,
case.
damn,
Yeah.
they got to another one.
Yeah, but as far as having
Damn
paranormal
ghosts, I'm too old for
experiences, you know what? I haven't had paranormal experiences so much as experiences where I've kind of thought that maybe there's more to this life. You know what I mean? So call it what you want, but yeah, definitely nothing concrete that I can see. Like I saw a ghost hovering above my washing machine. You know, doing my laundry for me.
There are some people that say like have the people who claim to have paranormal encounters. There are some people I can kind of give a pass to, and then there are some people who are like, yeah, man, a ghost totally choked me. A person actually told me one
Yeah.
time that a ghost like flung him up against the wall.
You're like, okay.
Yeah.
That means you just know, especially if you do not believe at all, if you're not skeptical, if you're completely, you know they're just the biggest liar in the world.
Yeah.
They're just packed to the brim with shit.
But you know what? I hope I have a paranormal experience. I'll put it that way. I really
it's
hope
like-
I do.
I really hope this boring existence we all live in just gives a little dash of paranormal.
A ghost just pops up and goes, hey, look at me! Hey!
and you're like, yeah.
Yay! Life isn't as boring as I thought.
Hey fellas, this is a question for Eric from one Saw fan to another. Do you think they need to continue the franchise, or do you think they need to make a remake? And, what's your opinion on my question? So, y'all have a good one. Keep doing what y'all are doing. Y'all are doing a great job. And that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you for the kind words. And as far as your question goes, my opinion of your question is that it was okay. It was all right.
Wasn't a bad question.
Not a bad question. But as far as, where the Saw series should go, it shouldn't. I say it's done. I think it went on longer than it should have. Like, at the time, I was into it because I was like, oh, it's all going to a big ending, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, it didn't. So I realized I had been duped for a few years. And so I still love the first three. I think that 4, 5, and 6 have their good and bad things, and 6 is actually not bad. But 7 didn't happen. 7 is abysmal. And, so
Sorry.
I say it stops. I say it should be done. A remake, I think that's ridiculous, because there's no other Jigsaw. Jigsaw is Jigsaw. It's not like a Michael Myers where, like, he was wearing a mask. Jigsaw is Jigsaw.
Yeah, he's that guy.
So,
We gotta let Grandma die. Gotta pull the
gotta
plug.
pull the plug. I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
we gotta take the vegetable off life support.
Ooh.
I love vegetables.
What's up? I am Mothman Jones coming to you live from my bathroom, which I felt was most appropriate for this time for some reason. But this is my question for the PMI crew. Theoretically speaking, what if in the middle of one of your recordings for a PMI video, a zombie outbreak occurred and it occurred so fast that it spread to your neighborhood and you three were stuck in that set room to do whatever. Long term, short term, whatever. What would you do in that situation?
This is a tough question because this is something that is actually, we don't want to admit it, but this is something that should actually be at the, kind of at the front of everybody's minds.
Tough. I got this all planned out already.
You do? All right, so hit me. Let's see if your plan gels with my plan and Jake's plan.
All right, so we're all stuck in here. Everybody we know is dead outside.
How do we know that?
Because he just said the zombie apocalypse that spread so quickly that it's in our neighborhood.
So we just assume everyone else is less prepared?
Yes.
Okay.
We're all in here alone. No, just have sex until we die.
With each other?
Yeah.
That's your plan? That's it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, Jake, what about you? Let's see if like it, kind of like a Venn diagram, see if it gels together.
I would probably go on the roof and just look at all the zombies and be like, look at all those zombies.
But then what if you get bored of that?
Well, no, that's where I would spend most of my time. I'd have a lawn chair set up and an umbrella. And that's where I'd spend most of my days. I'd have a drink, and I'd sit down and I'd look.
Well, you've encountered one major flaw. He said long term we would be without food and power.
Oh, so if we had to accomplish goals, then that was my leisure time. Excuse me.
Yeah, leisure time during apocalypse. Okay.
Oh my God! Only Jake sets aside from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock is leisure time.
Well, first of all, we would board up the windows immediately.
What would we do?
Board up the windows.
Okay, how are you getting on the roof? You're gonna break through the ceiling.
Well, no, I'm talking about now that we have to prepare.
Okay, so you're gonna take a break and then we're gonna get to work.
Yeah.
We're gonna Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix this bitch.
Yeah,
breaks are important.
Board up all the windows. We're gonna have to just take inventory of all the food that we have, and then see how we have to ration.
Eric only has food for one small person.
Only Chips Ahoy. All you have is
food
cookies.
for me at my house.
All you have is cookies. We're gonna have to
Cookies
ration
and
the cookies.
small water bottles and chocolate milk.
So we would probably be dead within a couple of days, which is
I would eat it all.
Which is why I'm sticking with the sex option.
Okay, all right, that's fine. As far as my thoughts on it go, I would open the door and let us just die. I'd let him kill us. So
you wouldn't just want to do it yourself?
Would you put up a fight? Would you?
No, I would just. I'd take off all my clothes even probably and just go take me.
Sounds like that'd be painful.
Well, you know what? I mean, it's gonna start to hurt when we can't eat.
That's
so it might
true.
as well just die quick. Maybe quick.
You know what? If you're gonna do that,
a quickie, and then we go.
Yes,
okay.
but no, you might as well make it like a game out of it. Like we go up on the roof.
We run around like, can we get us?
Can we get us
and
zombies?
we jump. We dive into the zombie.
That would be cooler.
fun.
Yeah.
Then you get everything you want.
Did you think about looting? I would loot everything.
Well, it would be kind of hard.
Well, I would loot if we were stuck in your house. I would loot. I'd take
You'd
the
loot
camera.
me?
I'd take the camera. I'd take your wallet. I'd take your wallet.
Where would you take it?
2.
Doesn't matter. It's looting.
You're just looting. Okay.
I'll just steal it before I die.
All right.
So our answer to your question is that we're going to steal,
make love,
and then commit suicide.
Lounge on the roof.
and lounge a bit. Yes, of course. A slight lounge in between.
That is our zombie apocalypse plan.
Thanks for the question.
Yeah.
Your rule.
And that's it for these spooky questions. Oh, we got scary movies. We got scary zombies and stuff. Ooh.
Yikes!
I'm not scared.
Yikes!
Well, if an owl comes by, then we know that you will be.
Imagine being stuck in Owl City.
What the f*** is Owl City?
Thank you for the questions. We will answer some more very soon.
Ooh.
But for right now, that's pretty much it.
Ooh, that was spooky.
Almost.
I blocked it.
Next time. Take me. It's the zombies. That's what you do.
I'm trying to figure out where the protein is. I found it.